Namaskar and good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post market analysis, which is ideally always done jointly by Mr. Shoradeep and Mr. Vivek. I am Swati Jaiswal, head of support at Eden Market and Stockage. I hope you all are keeping well and taking care and proper precaution related to this COVID numbers increasing. I hope everyone is keeping well at your home too. So today we will start the session, but there's only one thing which I would like to convey is that today Vivek ji is not keeping well, so he won't be able to take up the session today. So today the session will be thoroughly taken up by Shoradeep ji. So Shoradeep ji, over to you. You can start your presentation. Thank you.
Hi, thank you, Swati. Thank you very much. And as today Vivek sir is not doing well, so I will take the entire session. So hi everybody. I can see almost 60 of you here. So I hope that all of you had a great week. Last week we were speaking about stocks like metals, JSW Steel. Last to last week also we spoke about them and JSW Steel, Jindal Steel, Hindalco. The metal pack had a phenomenal run, right? Yeah. So all of you earned quite a bit of money in this metal rally. Asking to all of you had earned quite a bit. So if I look at Nifty Metal, so since we had discussed on this day when this breakout actually happened, so this has been a very nice follow up, and the stock like JSW still has risen from 430, 440 odd level to almost 640, 650 odd level. And today there was mild correction. The rally is still intact. If I talk about it, as long as the Nifty Metal Index is closing above this 5-day high EMA. So you can see as long as there is close above 5-day high EMA, it continues. So 1-2 rate candle doesn't should not actually bother us a lot. And we have, if I go to the monthly chart, I will show you that we have already in this Nifty Metal Index broken into lifetime high. So we are at a lifetime high, you can see. And that's why the stocks have rallied today the correction came is obviously because yesterday a lot of TV journalists and analysts started commenting that metal is good, and that's why what happens is that when something is discussed on TV, next day there is a correction. In general it happens. So it was like this in the metal index. Yes. Now today I will move from the usual way we do things, because right now the global factors are not dictating our market a lot. What is dictating is presently the rather the COVID numbers, because global bond yield has cooled off, US bond yield, and also the dollar index has dipped to around 92 from 93.5. So right now the main concern for the market is the COVID cases, and I will show you. See, look at this graph. So our all-time high was somewhere around 8,44,000. Yesterday we reached about 7,47,000. So just 10% away from the all-time peak, I would say we were there. And yesterday the Indian numbers, and especially if I go to the Indian numbers, you will be able to understand the way we are panning out. See, this is the total cases leave this thing, but see, the number of cases has started going up. And now, the way it is actually exploding, it is easily likely to go, possibly likely to go, and unfortunately also likely to go to a range of 2 lakh to 2,50,000 before things starts actually topping out. See, yesterday was 1,32,000 cases, and you can see the death number is not rising. And in the TMP, we had a TMP session in between. So in the TMP, I told that, see, what is happening is that the case count. This is the case count, and new cases, daily new cases, this hump is rising. But here the death is much below that peak. The daily death figures were 1200, 1400. Obviously, as this goes to 2.5 lakh, we may reach somewhere around 1200, 13, 1400. But compared to the rise, there is a divergence because the case number is rising very sharply. Last time there was not a single day when we crossed 1 lakh. Here we are already at 1 lakh 32,000 and possibly soon uh, go past 2 lakh the way we are exploding. You will understand from the figures. See, this is today's figure, and the way we are increasing, you have to understand. See, today only 4,000 cases has come out, but look at the states. Now, if I talk about uh, the Odisha, see, yesterday only 879 cases were there in the Odisha. 879. Today, 1282. Okay. Now, come to the next state that has already reported, Telangana 2478. Okay. Now, see what was the case count yesterday. Yesterday, Telangana case count was 2055. So, almost a 20% jump. So, though Maharashtra has already reached 50,000, 60,000, beyond that it is difficult. But generally, other states like West Bengal, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, uh, states like Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Telangana, all the states, if you see, they are actually exploding right now. So things are likely to be a little bit tricky on the health front. Though, if you understand that even if there are 1200 people dying and each and every death is, trust me, very unfortunate, but for a country of 130 CR people, even 2000 people dying every day is almost 7 lakhs. So it is still very minuscule compared to the natural death people might be having in out of 130 CR. Out of 130 CR, you may be having almost at least 1 or 2% or at least 3% people dying every year, isn't it? Like in eight, if you so every year 3 to 4 CR people are dying in India. So even if the COVID is at peak and 7 lakh people die due to this, obviously we have to stop that. But economy and the country won't actually stop this time. Last time there was fear, things were unknown, so there were widespread lockdown. So what will happen is that these night curfews and all this hospitality sector, the restaurant chain, the PVRs of the world, these things will actually face a challenge. But otherwise, if you think otherwise, the economy and the overall economic activities won't be affected, because I don't think last year like economic shutdown will happen, because things are known, because the evils are known already. There are vaccination going on. Today we may cross uh, 10 lakh 10 cr by the end of the day. This is yesterday's figure, because I remember the yesterday's figure also. So every day almost 60, 70 lakhs people are getting vaccinated now. So the factor is that the COVID, though it is a challenge, and that's why although the global market is rising, we are not actually participating that much. Now I will move directly to the Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay. Now let me look at the Nifty chart. See, we have spent already 2 days in this zone of above the mid Bollinger of 14,780, 14,790. So, in all likelihood, what I feel is that Nifty will try to dash towards this upper level of 1575, 15,130. So, this 2-300 point rally is possible in Nifty as long as it stays above 15,750 kind of a level. Nifty can, with 100 point of a kind of stop loss, one can look at 300 point kind of a 250 to 300 point kind of a rally in Nifty. Okay. Let us talk about Bank Nifty. See, this is the weakest part of the, because when there is a COVID, what will happen? it will be difficult for all the borrowers to pay back the, not all the borrowers, but a section of borrowers may find it difficult to pay back the amount, and that's why you can see that Bank Nifty is very bearish. I think if 32,000 is taken out, Bank Nifty can fall towards this 3,000 30,000 also. So completely divergent view in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Though I would say 32,000 is a very strong support, and as long as Bank Nifty doesn't stay above 30,000, 33,800, I don't think a long lasting rally in Bank Nifty is anyway possible. So not a very solidly bullish on Bank Nifty, rather not very bearish because Nifty is rallying, but there is a bearish bias, and it is, if this 32 is taken out, possibly we will move towards this 30,300 400 region. Okay. Now, what are the sectors that are in a very fine form at this moment? Let me talk to you about the sector, and don't worry, I will take questions a little bit later. See, presently, as I showed you, that Nifty metal is in a very, and for this, let me shift to weekly chart. Okay, so you can see there is a fair bit of support also in this region. So 32,000 is very important. But once 32,000 is taken out, there can be a sharp fall. Anyways, coming to the most important uh, sectors, Nifty metal looks very beautiful, and possibly there is a lot more in the cards in terms of rally. Okay, another sector that is looking very good is Nifty FMCG. FMCG white, yeah, the topmost one. So you can see we are venturing into the uncharted territory. We are having a lifetime breakout in Nifty FMCG also. So this is doing good. Nifty IT is also similar, making lifetime breakout. So this week only, it also made a lifetime breakout. There was a flag pattern. This is a breakout, and possibly next week all the IT earnings are coming. So possibly we can see a very sharp follow up in all the IT stocks. Okay, so this is Nifty IT, and another sector which is not in a lifetime high situation, but in a fairly bullish scenario, that is Nifty Pharma. Okay, so a very nice move, and possibly at least 3 to 4% is remaining, and if this is crossed 13,400 500, let me put a alert also, 13,500, if it crosses, it can be a blockbuster move. Okay, so we'll like to look at that. So we will go to individual stocks. But before that, I repeat, Nifty IT, Nifty FMCG, Nifty Metal, and Nifty Pharma. These are, and another sector that cannot be formulated in terms of sector is the cement sector. So all the stocks are looking quite good, though there was correction today, but most of the stocks are looking great. Okay, so presently I see I will go through the stocks of all these sectors. So first, Nifty. And I'm not going to the Nifty metal stocks again today, because you all know that metal has been rallying and it has given rally. I have given you Nifty metal index level also. So I will venture into the stocks of the Nifty IT, Nifty Pharma, and FMCG. Okay. First, the FMCG stocks which I pointed to you before it had broken out, if you remember. What was that? It was Tata Consumer. So see, Tata Consumers, what it has done, and I will move back to daily chart here. See, the stock is very bullish, I told you when it was in the zone of 630, 640 last Wednesday that it is going to rally. It was here. Now it has moved to and possibly above 675 it sustains. It can go quite a bit higher. So towards 800 possible. So I was pretty bullish, though I am not a fundamental analyst, but I personally is pretty bullish on this stock from various commonsensical point of view, and the chart was also looking good. So before breakout itself, I was bullish, so it has broken out. Okay, another stock which is again making continuous high is Dabur India. Okay, now I don't know how long this stock will run, but it is presently bullish, so can rally more. But one stock that is very important is Hindustan Unilever, which has broken into the high territory, all lifetime high territory. So see if it sustains about no, not lifetime high. Lifetime high was I think 2615, but still recent swing high has been crossed, and if it stays above this 2475, it is possibly going to 2600 at least. So possibly going to. So and it can go above that also. Okay, Colgate is another stock which I told you last week. So Colgate Palmolive Limited, this is the stock. See, I told you last time when it was in this range, 1535, 1545, and I told you that it is possibly going to 1660. See, it has already moved up. It has already moved up and possibly going towards the 1660, 65. Okay. Then another important stock is Marico. So you can see the up move continuing. Possibly it is going towards this 434, 435. So 470, 480 can be a support zone, and above that 435, 30. These are slow moving stock. Like these cannot move like Tata Steel or Hindalco. So cannot expect the same level of movement in the FMCG stocks, but this look bullish. And I told you that Asian Paints, all the paint stocks, all the chemical stocks, this also, if it sustains about 2670, 2680, can go towards 2865. Okay. Now, all the cement stock I told you. So let me show you the charts of the cement stocks. ACC. See, today it had broken out, pull back to this breakout level, but staying above 1950, it can rally. Ramco Cement I gave in my TMP students yesterday. So I gave Ramco here when it broke out, and it went almost 6-7% up. Grasim, another stock. I'm waiting for it to break out. It is not breaking out. Possibly it will break out. Ultratech Cement. Pull back to the mid Bollinger, staying above 6,700. It can again go to 7,000. 4-5% trades, normal trades. These are Ambuja Cement. Again, had rallied a lot, can pull back towards this 290, 292. If it pull backs, Ultratech Cement don't buy on breakout. If it pulls back to 292, 293, buy at that point of time. Okay. Now going to the IT. LTTS. So today LTTS I gave when this breakout happened at 2950. Uh, it went to 3077, but it pulled back. But if it stays above this 2920, 2930, it can really rally. Mindtree I gave you last week also I discussed. So this week it moved up. I told you that what happened is that after this breakout there was a range, and once this range is breakout it is going to go higher. That it has done. The best IT stock that I had given this week has been the Tata Elxsi. It has taken a fresh breakout today. So To the TMP students, I have given it at 2 at 40. If you remember when this breakout was there, and today it has again crossed the swing high, also possibly going much higher. Okay, so Tata Elxsi is an important stock for next week. Let us look at the big boys. Infi depend on results right now. Okay, in new high territory, obviously TCS yet to hit the new high, yet to hit the new high, or just hit the new high today, but still yet to break out above this high. Okay, just deleting this. Yes, so TCS yet to properly make a new high. SCL Tech again to hit the new high, but bullish. And Wipro I have given it at 430 level this week, and Wipro have moved up. So we had given it when in the 430 level broken out, it had moved to 450. One of the base stock which I could only give into TMP and could not give into club is this one, uh, graphite. This week I gave it at 540, possibly on Monday I gave it when this breakout happened at 540. Okay, that day it went to 580, but it eventually went to 730 within a week. So so last trading day, I think I gave it on Thursday. Okay, last Thursday when it was trading, it went up, or Friday when last trading happened last week, and this week this was the price action in graphite. I did not give HEG because it was similar stock, but HEG did even better. I did not give HEG. Uh, HEG did even better. Like if graphite went up 40%, this went up 60%. Anyways, it was a fun time with these stocks. I told you anything that is low tech manufacturing would go up. Like Deepak Nitride, I gave steadily moving up. SRF, I did not give SRF though. Moving up. So anything low cost manufacturing, Tata Chemical, all these stocks are bullish. And I told you that all those which are had to do something with manufacturing would do. See, this stock went up 5-6%. So all cement and this has already played out a bit. Don't do it next week. Next week, focus on IT and pharma more. I'm coming to the IT right now because FMCG I have covered, IT I have covered. So I will come to the pharma. Alchem. This is one stock that looks very good. Breaking out. See, buy only if it sustains above tomorrow's high, and possibly due to COVID a lot of focus on healthcare may be back. So Alchem is like this. I can show you Apollo Hospital may be doing good this time. I don't know, I have not seen the Apollo Hospital. Let me check the chart. Yeah, going up. All the Lal Path Lab, if you are talking about all this, so moving up very sharply, try to buy above this new high. Thyrocare. So again, I'm marking on it above 1080 maybe. So all these stocks which are in the COVID situation, this tasting is very important, and based on that, you can look at stocks like Thyrocare. One stock, if you remember, I have told you positionally to buy a bit back. Sun Pharma. So Sun Pharma, if you remember, I gave you this chart and I told you when it was here that it would go up slowly, slowly. So obviously not like other stock, but it is going up slowly, slowly, and possibly above this 650, so it can easily go, and above this 650, 710, it can go. It is slowly going up. Sun Pharma. Another is Oro Pharma. All these pharma stocks looking quite good. Oro Pharma looking good, can move higher. The stock that has just uh, broken out is Pfizer. Okay, so Pfizer today I gave to my 2MP students because it has broken out today. You can buy tomorrow also if it sustains above uh, this high of 4850. You can buy. It can go to the 550 400, but you cannot expect metal or graphite kind of rally in this sector. Always remember, this sector doesn't move that fast. Okay, so Pfizer is looking good. Cadila Healthcare. Okay, it is also looking good. And Cadila, given the kind of volume, the momentum, it has broken above. If I talk to you, broken above this high, and Cadila possibly above 520 is going to move very sharply the way it has moved today. Okay, I will show you Biocon chart also. It is also on the verge of breakout. So so next week I think pharma and IT would do very good. So Biocon is also on the verge of breakout above 430. So it can move higher and toward 470, 480. So basically most of the and Cipla looks very, very bullish. See, it has broken out above lifetime high today. Possibly it is going to continue. And again, there is a volume, quite a good of volume. So possibly staying above this 900, it can go quite a bit far. So quite a bit of stocks that I have discussed this week for next week. And I think given the rupee weakness, the IT and the pharma would be in a good position to actually reap up the benefits uh, going forward. So I will take few questions here. Britannia has already moved up. Britannia, I had told, Britannia has already moved up. I don't know Britannia can move up more or not. So there has been Nestle. I don't discuss. Don't discuss stocks like Nestle, stocks like Page Industries, stocks like MRF, which generally are big ticket size. So Britannia, I don't know if it can go up higher or not. So that's why I did not discuss about Britannia. I know you would be thinking about Britannia. Yes, one more stock that I need to discuss is Somani Ceramics. Okay, so very good breakout today. I had given this stock to my TMP students. As long as it stays above 950, it can actually rock. So let us see Kajaria Ceramics also when I am looking at. I told you all these tile manufacturers, all these basic manufacturers all will look bullish. So this has pulled back to the mid Bollinger, staying above 950, 960. It can go towards 1022. Okay, so let me take few questions. TMP is a program, sir. TMP is a program. So if you want to attend TMP, you can talk to Orpon. It is a separate program. Like club is a platform. TMP is a program, mentorship program. 5 EMA high and 5 EMA low is very simple. See, when stock is continuously moving higher, it continuously closes above 5 EMA. So if you are long in a stock and it continuously closes above 5-day high EMA, you remain in the stock for quite on the long side. And if you are seeing a stock which is continuously closing below 5-day low EMA, let me take a stock which have been falling earlier, maybe Just Dial, which was falling earlier. And Just Dial, meanwhile, I gave as a buy idea yesterday, and it had moved up. Now, see, in this phase, when it is continuously closing below 5-day low EMA, we don't book profit quickly, we run it long. But when closes are in between these two lines and these lines are horizontal, this gives me that is a range bound market. As simple as that. It is not very difficult. 5-day high EMA, 5-day low EMA. Okay. Specialty chemical, I told you that I had already discussed SRF, and those steps have rallied today. Okay, Ramkrishna ji, which is the most bullish sector there. I told you that pharma and IT looks to me the most probably bullish sector next week. Sugar stocks, yes, Balarampur Chini moved, but not a very sustainable rally. Do you suggest option buying in pharma stocks? See, it depends on your level of options knowledge. If you are good at your option knowledge, you can do it. But if you are you have very basic option knowledge, I don't suggest you to buy an option, because we don't ever suggest buying naked option. We suggest buying some strategy. Now, if you don't know Rajiv Agarwalji about option strategies, I don't suggest you doing an option. Do it cash market. That will be better for you. Bhaskar Meherji, TMP is trading mentorship program. I am talking about trading mentorship program. Whole day I am with them during the trading hours, uh, providing learning and the trading ideas. What basis should they select the bullish stock when they are in multiple within the. See, there is no way to beforehand knowing that which will rally more. One thing can be Vivek sir, relative strength. You can apply that. Otherwise, you can, if you have like 5 lakh rupees to trade in three in total trading, and if there are three stocks, you can divide 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 this way. Gangaram Baderi is asking today only pharma index given breakout and Glenmark, Cadila, Cipla, Rock today. Yes, right. What about media sector? No, media sector is right now uh, connected to two sector mainly, two stocks mainly. One is Z, which is right now a little bit lackluster, and other stock which is right now starting to move above 490, which looks bullish, is Sun TV. But because election results in Tamil Nadu are very nearby, if you want to have a punt, you can take it in the long side. Otherwise, I'm not very much interested. So, Dr. Reddy, please might get approval. See, this Dr. Reddy, I can look at chart, but please don't discuss with me this fundamental things, because when I look at chart, it doesn't matter to me that if there is, yes, this is an uptrend. Definitely, it can go towards the prior high, Dr. Reddy. But as a technical chartist, I don't look at all those company specific fundamental details. So those are not very important to me, because that will bias my chart reading. So please, if you have any question, I request you, all of you, please don't ask questions regarding individual stocks, asking me to look at chart, because please understand uh, the goal of the session is to give you an idea that what is the macro theme, and what is our what are the stocks that we are looking for importantly the next week. If you have queries regarding any particular stock, I request you to please share those questions in the club, and TMP we will answer that. So Rajiv Agarwal ji, you can clarify that part with whether join TMP or CRTA with Vivek sir. I think he will be the best person to answer. Taking few more questions. At the point of breakout, can we make a buy because the stock has already run up quite a bit, or should we wait a pullback? No, sir. This is Shaji K. Thomas sir is asking. Sir, this market is momentum market. In normal market, we wait for price to sustain above the breakout point, because price doesn't necessarily immediately run away and many breakouts are false. But in this high momentum market, there are very less false breakouts. we take our chance at the moment, buying at the breakout. But when the market normalizes after this COVID phases, maybe in 2 3 years, we would be looking to wait at least 30 40 minutes before taking a buy, because stock generally don't run away uh, as soon as they break out. At least we can buy 20% for our safety, and buy the remaining 30 40% after it stays, and 30 40% remaining as it starts moving upward. What is your view on the energy sector, sir? My view on the energy sector is bearish. Pratik Malani ji. Dhani Services, again, I'm saying I'm not looking at individual stocks request. Please provide them in the club and the TMP. We will answer. Arvind Sampath says HDFC Bank and Bajaj Finserv have been very weak. Yes, uh, they are all weak, and I told in the very beginning, banks and financials are not the sectors to presently trade right now. Can we buy Nifty Pharma ETF? Yeah, you can buy. I I have not checked Nifty Pharma ETF. Not in a position to guide on that. Okay. Can their part-time position? Can the part-time position in so many stocks as doing trading be called a business income? Or, sir, I am unaware about tax related aspects. Vivek sir is CA himself, so next week please pose this question, the same question to Vivek sir. He will be the best person, Ashish Deshpande ji, to answer. I don't have no idea about this tax related queries. My second query, Arun Augustine ji is asking, how to identify to which side stock can potentially break out when it is trading in a range. Sir, why do you need to identify which side you should break out? Let it break out and then enter. Na? We are not in the business of predicting. We are in the business of making money once it breaks out. When it breaks out, you put alert in both sides boundaries. The side it actually breaks out, you take it that side. Next question is from John Paulo, sir. With a new initiative to get the ethanol production, sir, this is a fundamental question. I am really unable to answer this. I'm sorry. In TMP program, you are with all the day with students to guide them. Yes, sir. Bhaskar Meher ji. Why there is diversions in Nifty and Bank Nifty? That happens quite a number of times. There will be a time when there can be time when Nifty may be correcting due to other sectors, and the financials may be rallying, because financials have only 30% weightage in Nifty, so they can move in different direction. We can see that in the Nifty, the Nifty IT, Nifty Metals, Nifty FMCG, Nifty Pharma are very bullish. So Nifty is bullish, and Bank Nifty is only 30% of Nifty. So it is dragging Nifty. It is not allowing Nifty to move very fast. But Bank Nifty is down from its peak almost, I would say, 17 18%. Nifty is only down 5 6%. Orient Refractories, the stock has been in a very high momentum, sir. You can put query if you have. Our team will answer to you. VATech and ITD Cement. So I am not going to individual stocks, sir. I am again repeating. I am not going to individual stocks. If you have stock queries, please put that into the club or TMP. We will answer. 5 EMA is high, low, low. How should we use it? I have already explained it. Okay. Gangaram Baderia ji, how to handle divergence in Bank Nifty? How to handle is simple, sir. This week you should have bought the metals and the graphites of the world, the specialty chemicals of the world, and not buy in the Bank Nifty. So if there is a diversion, only deal in stocks which are rallying. If you are buy side, you can do pair trading also, like buying the stronger sector stocks and selling Bank Nifty. Can we enter into IC stocks now, or should we wait for some correction? Sir, I don't know because this has all just broken into new lifetime territory right now. Now, as soon as the result comes, I think Monday before the result come, Monday, Tuesday, there will be rally into the market because market will anticipate that there will be good result, and that's why it may rally. So I think you can enter with a stop loss as day low once the stock start trading or previous day low that you can do. Okay. What are the significance of RSI indicator in your chart method? There is no significance. This is the common way I use. If RSI is above 50, I consider it bullish, and if RSI is below 50, I consider it bearish. Apart from that, we do it very extensively. Like if a stock is very bullish, like let me take the example of HEG. So So these are the phases when RSI actually keeps on it overbought and remains bullish. This is a good idea. Like presently, if I talk to you, this stock, Cadila, has just entered a similar kind of momentum. Okay, it has entered in the overbought zone. So I think there is a possibility that this high momentum rally in Cadila can continue when it is sustaining above this RSI, above this 70 level. Okay, so IT sector has still opportunity. Sir, it has just broken into lifetime high. There can be good opportunity based on results. I want to know whether it is accumulation or distribution. You cannot know before that, sir. If it can be a distribution, if it turns, if something is moving higher, if something is moving higher, just understand. Let me show you the chart. Now, understand when something is moving higher, as long as this accumulation is going on, it can be a distribution if market turns from here, and if it turns on the upside, then it was just an accumulation. So why do you need to know if it is accumulation and distribution? Only thing as a trader you need to know is that there is a range, and either side the range breaks out, you take the trade. Here it broke out on the upside, you took the trade. The moment it breaks on the downside, the range will take trade on the downside. Why do you need to know if it is that is only a theoretical question. Otherwise, it was at 85. I told the 75 before
We are trying to fix the audio. Just give me a moment. Shauradip ji, we cannot hear you. There are too much of disturbance of the audio. Could you just kindly fix this? We were not able to hear you. Because of the mic or the cord which you have fixed with your system, it is maybe because of that.
Is it?
This
Is
is
there a
fine. This is
disturbance
fine.
right now?
This is perfect. This is perfect. Yeah.
I think the problem might have been because someone else could be like speaking sidewise, because I am speaking in the same way only. Uh, Otherwise, I think things were okay because I am speaking in the same way only. Should I continue? Swati, should I continue? Okay, I'm continuing. So what I am trying to tell you is that gold from made a low of 1677 and moved almost 5-6% higher. So gold should move towards 1880, 1900 right now, I think. Is it a good time to buy banking sector stocks right now for long term, sir? Long term, how a trader can tell you what is good for long term? I don't know. I'm a technical analyst. If it is good to buy long term, you should ask to a fundamental analyst, sir. Smita ma'am is there in the fundamental club. You should ask her. I am not the person. I'm a very short-sighted person who only look at the chart. I don't look at any fundamental aspect. Okay. How to identify, Ganendra Singh is asking, how to identify a perfect stock setup for trading? What is considered, what to consider in chart reading? Sir, you should have a trading strategy. You can look at our uh, kitty of webinars where you will find many successful strategies discussed by respective authors. You can listen to them. Sir, is there a pattern based scan available? No, pattern based scan is not available, Suraj Kumar ji. Any chance for auto index? No, auto index, I don't see a chance right now. It is quite bearish at this present. How is healthcare sector likely to do over next week? I have already told. Why USD is rising? Any reason or any stock? No, I am also confused a bit why USD is falling, but here in compared to INR, USD is rising. Can be due to margin factors. Not able to answer this properly. The fundamental reason behind this. Except IT, I told that FMCG and pharma looks good. Hard to find which sector will come up before it starts its upward journey. There is no way to know before it tells you. We only follow the price action. We are not, Bhavin sir, we are not uh, able to forecast something. Then we would be like Jyotish, we will be Jyotish Shastri. We cannot know before it turns around. There is no way, nobody can tell, sir. Gangaram Baderiaji, do you still see higher move in Mindtree and Coforge after the result in IT sector? Quite possible, Gangaramji. There can be higher move in both of them. What sector is more bullish, metals or FMCG or pharma? I told you next week I am more bullish on pharma and IT. Can you recommend a strategy based on webinars other than golden cash strategy? Sir, no, I have not seen their strategy. I have my strategies which I teach in TMP that I can suggest to you. But if you are not in TMP, then you have to search and find. Apart from that golden cash strategy, you have to explore and talking with the team. The realty sector, Shobha is doing good, but right now avoid the realty, I would say. Take Mahindra chart looking good. Can it break high? Obviously, it can break high because IT sector is in a nice shape. Sir, sector identification short term, can we go with top 2 3 sector stock always, but how long we have bullish views? Sir, we don't know how long we can be bullish. I will show you this with a very valid example. See, this is the stock LTTS. Look at this stock. When it broke out above, I gave a buy. It went up almost 120 rupees in the day, and by the day end, it pulled back. Right. Now I show you another stock, graphite. Once it broke out, there was a little bit pullback. It continued upward journey. I will show you a failed breakout. Okay, just wait. Maybe. So let me tell you, when it pulled back, I did not know it would go this far. Okay, let me show you some other breakout also. Just a second. See, similar breakout in Infosys, it pulled back, it continued. There would be some failed breakout also. Here it broke out above this range and then it pulled back downwards. Look at this. Here there was a range, it broke out, but then there was pullback. So how do you predict whether it will be this kind of a rally once there is a breakout, or it will fail? There is no way beforehand you can tell that this is going to be successful and this is going to fail. Try to understand this. That is why as a mentor I always tell you, if you are buying 100 stocks with a 2% stop loss at 2 to 3% gain, just do one thing: put book 50% and bought the 50%, put your stop loss here at your buying price. Now as the stock move higher, you trail your stop loss a little bit. Like every 3% move, you move your stop loss high by 3%. So otherwise I don't have no, because if you had booked 50% here and 50% at stop loss, you would have saved. But I did not know that LTTS would move back. So ideally, if it had moved 3.5% in your favor, once you have bought it, you would have booked 50%, and still you should be having 50%. If it goes below that, you are not making loss. But if it moves like the way Graphite or Tata Steel move, you make a huge amount of profit. There is no way we can tell that if a breakout is going to go how much distance. There is no way. Please understand. Many ask me this question in TMP every day that, sir, where I am going to book profit? How would I know if the stock is going to run 50% on 100% or 20% or just 5%? I only notice there is a breakout. So the future is as unknown to you as to me. So please understand, we cannot predict that how much it will. Now it can just turn from here and go down. So please understand, always keep on booking profit. And I was telling this yesterday to Arindamji in the TMP batch that, sir, in the TMP batch, that, sir, the factor is that future is as unknown to you as to me. If I would know that this stock is going to from 500 to 700 level, then I would be God. None of us are God, sir. None of us know how long the stock is going to. So don't feel bad. So suppose if you have bought a stock at 500, it had gone to 700 and you sold, and then after it had gone to 1000, don't feel bad. There will be other opportunities in the market. You will definitely make money into that if your trading approach is correct. So don't feel bad, okay? From starting, you discuss the shares to TMP after completion of the course. I did not get this question, sir, because I am during the market hours with them. I share few charts in the club also, but all of the charts I am unable to answer share, because what happens is that uh, there it is in the platform of WhatsApp. It is very easy to share and put the same into the club. It will take me a little bit of time, and meanwhile some queries come. I am not able to answer this. So when to exit, I answered. I also don't know. Tata Motors failed breakout. Okay, a failed breakout example. Someone said Tata Motors. Okay. No, Tata Motor didn't have any failed breakout. It just went up and it came back. That is fair enough. It did not have the breakout. For me, the breakout region is 325. Anyways, so I think I took all the questions that were available right now. Is there any question you can put forward, or else I would just tell you, sir, please take care of the COVID situation around you. Sir, stock related view I am not giving. For stock related view, please post the question in club or TMP. We will answer. So what I am telling you is that the COVID situation is bad, even though it would take life of very fraction, minuscule fraction, but each individual life is very important to families. So please maintain the social distancing norms and try to be in a very safe zone in terms of health for you. So Yes, sir. So Siddharth sir is saying tested positive today. Take care, sir. 99.5% people are getting cured easily. So hopefully uh, it is more than that, because a lot of people are not getting tested positive also. So maybe fatality rate is less than 0.3, 0.2% maybe. But please remain take care, take medicine. Hopefully you get recovered. Thanks all of you. Take care. Have a great week. We will meet again next Friday along with Vivek sir. Thank you. Take care, all of you. Bye. Thank you.